What's going on, guys? Boost Auto here. Today we're going to be showing you how to install our new Amber DRL and park light harness on your 2023 and newer GMC Canyon. Let's get into it.
Transform the look of your truck with Boost Auto's Plug and Play Amber DRL and Park Light Override mod. Installation is quick and easy, and the result is a head turner. Choose from full-time Amber, Amber during the day that switches to white at night, or add an Amber override switch to get the look you want at the push of a button. Bring out the best in your truck today thanks to Boost Auto's Amber DRL and Park Light Override mod. A couple things to note before we get into the install. The procedure outlined in this video is for 2023 and newer GMC Canyons. If your vehicle is a different year range, head on over to boostauto.com for the latest in fitment and availability and to purchase all we have to offer. Let's get into it.
Before we start the procedure, we're just going to disconnect the negative terminal on your battery, which should be located on the passenger side of the vehicle. And if you have an aux battery, go ahead and disconnect that too. So to install the harness, we're going to be unplugging the headlight connector, which is going to be located right behind the headlight, and you can see it through here.
To disconnect the headlight connector, pull back on the red locking tab, then push down on the tab and pull the connector out from the headlight.
We're now just going to really quickly break down the different types of harnesses that can come in your kit because there's a couple options.
The first option is full-time Amber, Park, and DRL. If you chose this option, you'll receive this style harness in your kit. To install, simply plug in the harness into the corresponding connector on the headlight and the other end into the factory headlight harness, making sure any other aftermarket mods come before your Boost Auto harness. For your lights to be amber during the day and automatically switch to white at night, take the white and blue wires and plug them into each other. Once connected, tape back the wires, then continue to plug in the harness as previously described. If you want the override function to switch your park lights and DRLs at the flip of a switch, tape back the blue wire and connect the white wire to the provided override switch via the provided butt connector, or an unused factory auxiliary switch or any 12-volt trigger. Just be sure it's a fused circuit with a 1-amp protection. Now that you know your harness configuration, it's time to install them. Go ahead and plug the end without the red locking tab into the factory harness. Then take the other end and plug it into the headlight. Don't forget to push in the red locking tabs on either end. Then, repeat the same steps on the driver's side. Now if you chose the Amber all day or the Amber during the day and white at night functions, go ahead and skip to the last segment of the install. If you option to manually switch from Amber to white with our override switch, continue watching.
When you're hooking up the override harness, you're going to have these two white wires. These are what's going to be connecting to the white wires on your harness. However, we're going to use the longer white wire on the passenger side of the vehicle since we're going to be running this harness over to the driver's side. So to install it, we're going to be cutting the spade terminal off of our harness. And with that cut off, we can just strip the wire there. Now using one of the provided butt connectors, we can crimp it onto our harness. And then take the other end of the white wire from the override harness and crimp it to the other harness. Once you do that, we can use a heat gun to shrink this butt connector. And now before we run the override harness into the cab, we're just going to repeat these steps on the other side of the vehicle.
To route the override switch harness into the cab of the truck, we're going to be going through this rubber grommet on the driver's side. Now take a straightened out metal piece and feed it through the grommet and into the engine compartment.
The wires that we're going to be running into the cab of the vehicle are going to be the ones from this switch. So we're going to pop the wires off of the switch and then tape the ends of these two onto this straightened out metal piece and pull it back through. Once you've ran your wires into the cab of the vehicle, just take the tape off of the straightened out metal piece, then we can hook up our switch.
Next, find a suitable place to mount your switch and drill a 13/16 hole. Feed the wires through the hole and connect the red wire to pin 2 and the white wire to pin 1. Then push the switch into place.
The last thing we need to do to hook up our override switch is to give it power. So we're going to be taking the fuse box cover off, 3 tabs on the side. Just lift up like that. And we're going to be removing this 13mm nut on the power stud for the fuse box. Now we can take our power hookup for our override switch, set it onto the stud there, and then retighten the 13mm down on top of it. And finally, we can just set the cover back on top. And with your harnesses installed, we're just gonna pop the negative terminal back onto the battery and then tighten down the stud. And with that, we just finished installing our Amber DRL and park light harness. If you want to check out some other cool products that we have to offer for your truck, like our tow mirrors or our running boards, check out our website at boostauto.com. And for that, I'll see you in the next one.
The products shown in this video and so much more can be purchased on our website at boostauto.com. We're proud to offer a wide variety of products, parts, and accessories for your truck or SUV that will take your build to the next level. To watch videos like this one and to find out about our newest innovative products for your vehicle, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's all for now. We'll catch you on the next one.